Hi, my name's Sarah. Today we're going to be doing a total body warm-up, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So to begin, we're going to go ahead and jog in place. This will get our heart rate going, as well as our blood flow, getting ready for our warm-up. Take some nice deep breaths here. And we'll do this for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're going to move into some torso rotations. So we want to keep our feet about hips width apart, bringing our arms up to our sides, and gently twisting at our waist. We shouldn't feel any pain here, maybe just some tension. Remembering to keep a nice straight back. Good job. We'll hold this for 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's move into some arm circles. So for this, we're going to bring our arms up to either side of us, making a 90-degree angle. We're just going to go ahead and rotate clockwise, keeping our circles nice and tight, really feeling this in our arms. Making sure to take some nice deep breaths. Good job. We'll do this direction for 10 more seconds and go ahead and rotate the other direction. 3, 2, 1. We'll go ahead and start the other way. Awesome work. Got about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're going to keep our arms out to either side of us. We're just going to go ahead and bring them back behind us to feel that nice chest expansion. Really making sure to take some nice deep breaths, keeping that back nice and straight, keeping our hips forward. This is just a really great stretch to begin our warm-up. Nice work. We'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's move into some more dynamic exercises. We're gonna go ahead and begin with some squats, keeping our feet about hips width apart, and going ahead and coming down into this 90-degree angle. If you'd like to lower the range of motion here, to decrease that resistance, that's awesome. Nice work. We'll do about 5 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Next, we're going to move into some reverse lunges with a twist. So for this, you're going to want to keep your feet about hips width apart, bringing both your legs into a 90-degree bend, and turning to the opposite leg. And we're going to rotate on each side. Nice work. Making sure we keep our backs nice and straight. Taking it nice and slow. Really feeling that stretch. Keeping our balance. You need to lower the range of motion here as well, just to keep that balance. That's perfectly fine. About 2 more on each side. And 1. Nice work. Next, we're going to move into some bent over rows with the tricep extension. So for this, you're going to keep a nice micro bend in your knees. Keep your back straight. Bring our arms out in front of us. Coming into this bent row in that 90 degree. And once you reach that 90 degree angle, just bring your arms straight back. Awesome job. If you'd like to add weight here to increase that intensity, feel free to do so. Just really feel that stretch, that extension in our triceps. Awesome work. We'll do about 5 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Next, we're gonna move into a shoulder press with tricep extension, or a lateral raise with a shoulder press. Sorry about that. So we're gonna go ahead and bring our arms to either side of us to come into our lateral raise. At the top of this motion, we're gonna bend into our 90 degrees at our elbows and meet our fists at the top. Coming back down to the 90 and lowering all the way. Nice work. If you'd like to add weight here to increase that intensity, that's perfectly fine. Whatever feels good for us. Good job. Keeping our back nice and straight. Taking those nice deep breaths. Good work. We'll do about 5 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Next, we're gonna make our way onto the mat. We're gonna go ahead and begin in a plank position. So for this, we're gonna wanna keep our arms out in front of us, bring our feet to the back, keeping our back nice and flat, and we're gonna go ahead and do some shoulder taps here. If you'd like to lower the intensity here, feel free to come to your knees. Making sure we keep that back nice and straight. Really feeling this in our core as well. Awesome work. Do about 5 more on each side. 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're gonna move into our push-ups. So for this, we're also gonna wanna come back into that high plank position and try to show you here without flipping. And we're gonna bring our elbows down to that 90 degrees and right back up. Again, feel free to come to your knees here for a lower intensity. Nice work. Do about 10 of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Next, we're gonna move into a planted mountain climber. And drink some water here. So for this exercise, we're gonna come back into that same position. I apologize for my lack of space here. Trying to make it work. And we're gonna go ahead and bring our opposite knee to our opposite elbow. Feeling this in our core, keeping that back nice and straight, making sure to take some nice deep breaths. Nice work. Do about 5 more on each side. 3, 2, and 1. Good work, everybody. Next, we're gonna move into our sit-up with a press at the top. So for this, you're gonna wanna come down onto your back, keeping our legs, keeping our feet close to our hips, coming down to our backs, and going ahead and coming up into that sit-up position and reaching at the top. If you'd like to add weight here, feel free to do so. Nice work. Making sure to take some deep breaths, feeling this in our core, keeping our feet planted. Nice work. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Take another sip of water here. Next, we're gonna move into our glute bridge. So for this, we're gonna wanna hold that same position on the ground if you're already there. If not, meet me down. And for this, we're gonna keep our feet close to our hips as well, hips width apart. Bringing our hips to the ceiling and opening up those hips at the top. If you'd like to increase the intensity here, feel free to hold your hips at the top of this glute bridge. Nice work. Do about 5 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Next, we're gonna come into some oblique side to sides. The motion, I like to describe this motion as like a little penguin on its back. So for this, we're gonna come back into that position, meeting our back to the ground, keeping our feet hips width apart. Bringing our neck and head up gently, making sure we don't feel any pain here, maybe just some slight tension. And tapping the sides with our heels, making sure to take some deep breaths. If at any point you feel too much tension in your neck, go ahead and lower it a little bit. Or if you need to lay it down all the way, that works perfectly fine. Just making sure we feel this in our side. Nice work. We'll do this for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Next, we're gonna move into some stretches. So for our first one, we're gonna wanna go ahead and bring one leg out in front of us, tucking one into our, just tucking one leg in, and going ahead and reaching towards our toes. Feeling this nice deep stretch. Awesome work. Keeping our spine nice and straight. Good job. We'll hold this for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and move to the other leg. Same position. Reaching for our toes best we can. Keeping that back nice and straight. Taking our deep breaths. Nice job. Do this for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Next, we're gonna move into a cross leg stretch. So for this, we're gonna keep one leg straight out in front of us, crossing over with our other leg to meet the outside of our knee, and bring our opposite arm over our top knee to feel this nice stretch. Awesome work. If at any point this feels uncomfortable, just go ahead and turn more centered. The more you turn, the deeper the stretch will feel. We're stretching to tension and not pain here. Nice work. We'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. We'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Taking our nice deep breaths, back is nice and straight. Awesome. We'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're gonna move into what is a butterfly stretch. So bring the balls of our feet together and reaching forward with our hands. To increase the stretch here, you can try to bring your feet in as close as possible. To decrease the stretch a little bit, just bring them out away from your body. We want to keep our back nice and straight here, making sure we have good posture, good alignment. We don't want to find any ballistic movement here, just keeping our legs nice and still. Awesome work. If you want to deepen this stretch, you can lean forward, just to tension and not pain. Nice. Hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're gonna move into a cat and cow stretch. So we're gonna come to our hands and knees here to tabletop. And on our inhale, we're gonna go ahead and arch our back slightly. And on our exhale, reach it towards the ceiling. Nice work. You should move at the speed of your own breath here. Making sure to take those nice deep breaths, slow and controlled. Awesome work. We'll do this for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. Next, we're gonna come back up to standing. And for our first stretch here, we're gonna go ahead and reach our arms up above our heads, nice and tall. Inhaling and then exhaling and coming into our forward fold. Reaching for our toes. Maybe taking some time to pedal out our knees here. Awesome job. Again, just reaching to tension and not pain. Taking those nice deep breaths. And we'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, we're gonna go ahead and move into our overhead tricep stretch. So bringing one arm overhead and reaching the other arm for our elbow. Making sure our neck isn't bent in any sort of way, just keeping that nice, good posture. Really feeling the stretch in our tricep. Keeping our back nice and straight and breathing as we go. We'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. Switching to the other side. Awesome work. Again, just reaching to tension and not pain here. If you need to loosen up or if you need to not hold your elbow, that's perfectly fine. I'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're gonna go ahead and stretch out our biceps, bringing one arm in front of us and using our opposite hand to pull down those fingers gently towards our bodies. You should feel this stretch in your bicep. Shouldn't be any pain, just some tension. Nice work. We'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. Switching to the opposite side. Gently pulling those fingers back with our opposite hand. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Next, we're gonna go ahead and move into a lunge stretch. So similar to our reverse lunges before, we're gonna go ahead and bring one leg behind us, keeping both those knees at a 90-degree bend, and then straightening out that back leg to really feel the stretch in both legs here. Nice work. We'll hold this for 10. Hold the chair for balance if you need to, and we'll hold this for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switching to the opposite leg. Trying our best to reach that heel down to the floor. Awesome work. And we'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go ahead and do a quad stretch here. Bringing one foot behind us, pulling back gently to try to meet your glute. Holding a chair or wall for balance here if needed. Awesome work. We'll hold this for 10. 3, 2, 1. Switching to the opposite side. Nice. Hold this for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Next, we're gonna move into a side body stretch. So keeping our feet hips width apart, reaching one arm opposite over our head, And feeling this nice stretch in our side, maybe in our back a little bit. Awesome job. We'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching to the opposite side. Nice work, taking those nice deep breaths. And we'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and move into our last little bit of cardio here. We're just gonna go ahead and do some jumping jacks. If you'd like to lower the intensity here, go ahead and do some step jacks. Awesome job. We'll do this for 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed.